Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our House Shell playthrough, where the Vale has now decided to declare independence from the Iron Throne and Stannis Baratheon. As we know in the last episode, they were plotting to do so and they have finally decided to go ahead with it, along with Dawn. And then obviously the North isn't declaring independence, they're already independent, but Stannis is also trying to claim that. So he's currently at war with the Vale, Dawn and the North. We've been dragged straight in on the Vale side, but obviously we're not going to get involved with that. We are full, huge supporters of Stannis Baratheon, so we're going to use this chance to try and claim Snakewood and Coldwater Burn. I did forward a couple of weeks or so off screen until we got that claim so that we can try and expand, just because the beginning of this is a little bit slow, so we want to get on with it as much as we can. Snakewood has 2.54 men and Coldwater Burn has 1,000 men, so we will go for Coldwater. Oh no, okay, so we can declare war on Snakewood but not on Coldwater Burn. We'd have to declare war on the area itself, so let's declare war on Snakewood instead. Then we'll declare war, claim Snakewood for ourselves and send. We will call up our military. Let's see how many men we can actually get by doing so. 1,700 here, not huge amount of course, but a decent amount. And then we will send the ships to pick up. Can we march you to actually you'd probably be better off staying in Mid-Law Point. You stay where you are and the ships will come and get you instead so that you don't get picked off. And then we can declare for Stannis once we get Snakewood. Can we declare for Stannis straight away? I don't know if we can or not. Oh, he's at war with Valantis as well, isn't he? But I think he's pretty much won that war. Let's have a look. Can we... We've already sent him an offer by the looks of it. I can't remember what it was, but we'll find out. But, yep, let's get our own men together. Right, we've got a pretty good defensive stance here. They're going to attack us straight away. If we can get our decent commanders in here with our defensive stance, hopefully we can hold off this army of Snakewood. We're going to be bringing reinforcements here pretty soon, which is going to make us pretty much on level footing anyway, so hopefully this army can hold on. I would think so. I hope so. I do hope that you guys are enjoying the Drogo playthrough as well. I'm really enjoying it. Let's get around there and swing around and get those other 200 men and bring those round. Hopefully we can hold our ground here. Our morale isn't great though, which could let us down. Their morale has managed to fill straight away, which is a bit disappointing. Right, there we go. Merge together. Embark on the ship, dock round to Sunrise Keep as quickly as possible. When are you men here? 443, merge you together. When are you going to arrive? In Sunrise Keep on the 30th of the 5th moon. When are you going to arrive? You're going to arrive on the 26th, so we're going to show up a little bit late. And you're going to arrive on the 4th. Okay, you're going to get there very quickly, so that's fine. Would it be better off instead? Let's dock there, pick the men up by ship. We can get them there that little bit quicker to give ourselves the best hope of getting as many men as we can there on time. To the Great Lord Arlen, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We've decided to offer you the position of a commander. Do you accept? No, I decline because we're trying to go against you right now. Right, there we go. It gives us 708 men there. Merge together. Embark the fleet. Now let's dock them in Sunrise Keep and give them time to build their morale and their defences up. We should have plenty of men then in Sunrise Keep to hold off this Snakewood armour. Then we're just got to go get Snakewood under siege. That's the bit I'm a bit worried about. Will we have enough men to siege Snakewood? If I remember last time, Snakewood had quite the big amount of defenders, so it could be quite awkward to take. Now, Stannis may struggle early on with some of these rebellions, but as we know, it's not going to be long until Stannis is going to be pretty much undefeatable, as at the end of the last episode he somehow managed to hatch himself a dragon. I've got no idea how he did it, but fair play, Stannis, fair play. Why can we not, can we yet offer to join him on his side of the war? We're on his side of the war against the Stark, so why can't we, then again, can we not decide? No, so we're involved but we're not involved. It's a bit of a strange one. Right, anyway, yes, we are going to use this opportunity to expand our own lands into Snakewood and Coldwater Burn as quickly as we can. Expanding, it's going to make our land a lot bigger. Triarch Malakua Valantis accepted King Stannis' peace offer. Perfect, so we've got rid of one war at least. And we're pretty even on manpower now. Considering our defensive bonuses, I think we're going to be able to hold on. Oh no, they've managed to call up a few more men. Okay, and they've attacked us, but we've got the huge advantage of the mountains. So hopefully we will be able to hold off this army and then march on to Snakewood. We've got 200 men marching here as well, but they're going to be way too late. Yes, we've absolutely obliterated that force. Hopefully we don't suffer too many casualties so that we can march onto Snakewood with enough men to siege it. Castle holding built in Stokeworth, okay. Doesn't really concern us, but Stannis is improving his lands by the looks of it. Now let's march onto Snakewood and get that under siege. I just hope we've got enough manpower to do so. That's the only problem that I'm slightly concerned about. Your dedication to the religious pursuits have been noticed around the realm. Among others, it is quite impressed Denard. You have maintained correspondence on various religious and philosophical matters for some time, and find that you are rapidly becoming good friends. Who are you? Red Priest of Sunrise Keep. Okay, so they've got their own Red Priest, who is a Valeman. Interesting, so he's converted. Our common interest bind us together. Awesome, so we've made friends with a Red Priest, which is awesome news. Lord Arlen, I write this letter to you to express my disapproval of your wars of aggression. I urge you to make peace and end the fighting, or else earn the realm's ear. King Harold has no legal right to demand this. Screw you, Harold, you eunuch. We are taking this land, and we will soon be taking your land once we've gained enough power to do so. Right, here we go. Hopefully we're going to have enough men to siege Snakewood. That's the only thing that I'm worried about, is that we're not going to be able to siege the land of Snakewood. We're going to crush that other smaller army there. Jerry of Night Valley Wilding Revolt. Okay, so there's a Wilding Revolt. We're going on beyond the wall. During the Battle of Snakewood, you fiercely charged ahead on horseback directly into the enemy ranks. Members of your personal guard riding beside you tumbled off their horses as enemy arrows found their marks, but your charge ploughed straight into the enemy skirmishers and your sword ran red with their blood. Gained 50 prestige. Awesome. Right, have we got enough men to siege this? Oh yeah, they've only got 1,200 defenders now. They had a lot more defenders than that before, but that's good news. At least we're going to be able to siege that pretty well. I wonder if the White Walkers will come back. Okay, there's a random Stannis army up north. Is Stannis going to have enough men in the Vale to take care of the Vale? How many men do the Vale have? They can't have many. We pretty much depleted their whole army. Yeah, they've got 8,000 men. Not a huge force. We could make the difference if we were to join Stannis' cause, which I do want to do. Once we get this under siege, let's forward things on to get Snakewood under our control. My lord, since I arrived in the Paps, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Perfect, let us hope so. I will give Wycliffe to our son once we get a son and heir, which is taking a long time. We don't seem to be able to impregnate our wife at all for whatever reason. We've sent her gifts and trying to keep her on side, but the only way we've managed to get a son, well, a child, was through our Red Priestess, our bastard. The new crystal sword White Walker received was destroyed because they already had one. Okay, so the White Walkers are still around and stirring, so we've just got to wait for them to kick their asses into gear and declare their second invasion of the Beyond the Wall. My lord news from Casterly Rock. I don't really care about what's going on in Casterly Rock. Randall Tarley has had Heartsbane removed from their treasury. He died a natural death. So, does that mean that Dickon is the new Lord Tarler? Yes. Lord Arlen, after listening to advice of a group of my bannermen, okay, doesn't really concern us. I hate when you get these random messages that completely mean nothing at all to you. Is this army going to try and attack us again? No, he's going to go and try and siege some of our lands by the looks of it. My friend Osfrid has invited me to a grand banquet. Lots of people and lots of food. Good. Yeah, of course, we want to keep our R'hllor worshipping friends on side. I want to get this under siege as quickly as possible. King Harold of Mountain Vale is claiming that I am attempting to spread my Eastern God's faith. I could be arrested over this. Well, it's true. We are trying to spread our Eastern God faith. I'm not going to lie, are we? Right, we need to get this under siege quickly. We need to get Harry the Heir dead. He's a bit of an arsehole. He's becoming a lot of problems. Get him dead, and that'll throw the whole Vale into chaos, which is going to work perfectly in our favour. We've still got the plot to try and kill him, but... Okay, oh wow, we now have Kill Harold of Mountain and Vale, and we do actually have some backers now, and our plot power is 111%. Oh, and there are some people we can send some gifts to get more people on side, so it looks like we are going to be able to kill him after all. Beric Dondarrion has had Fire Sword added to their treasury. Oh no, Forest of Myr has passed away, which is a huge shame. Oh wow, there's a lot of people that we can now get on side. That's what happens, I suppose, when you send Littlefinger to go and do some plotting for you. So let's send a couple more gifts. Marillion, he's still alive. That surprises me. Did we send you a gift? I don't think we did. That's going to put our plot power massively, massively high now, isn't it? Once they all decide to join. A famous herald, well versed in the diplomatic protocol, has arrived at our court. He goes by the name of Albert Erin and is proposing his service to us. Our chamberlain is saying that we can make good use of this man. We can always use more men. Let's have a look at you. Our courtier, well, he's not overly impressive, but he does worship Relore. So, yeah, we'll take him in, and you guys can think of a house for him. As Erin, doesn't sound Albert Erin, it's not too bad, but you could do with a better sigil. To be honest, you guys have already thought of some awesome ones already that I do intend on using as soon as we get a chance. Why are we not leading this army ourselves? We should be. You're allowed to lead armies. Yeah, so why are we not present here? We have arrived in Sunrise Keep, where Lord Osfrid has greeted us warmly to his feast. Bread, salt and spice liqueur have been served, as is the guest right, and the most delicious aromas are coming from the kitchen. Perfect. Right, yeah, they're going on to Midlaw Point, aren't they, to try and siege that, but it's not going to matter, because all we need to do is get this one province under siege, and we've won the war. We won't even need to go to battle again. Lord Osfrid's feast is over, and it's time to begin the long way home. Well, it's not really a long way, is it? The food and entertainment and the warmth of the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. I sent steward Lord Osfrid to oversee construction in a county, and the buildings fell apart almost instantly. Then I sent him to collect taxes in one of the richest provinces, and he returned with much less than I have anticipated. Lord Osfrid clearly lacks the stewardship skills needed to perform even the simplest of tasks. Yeah, but as soon as yeah, you aren't great, are you, really? But as soon as Littlefinger is finished killing Harry the Heir, he will be our Lord Treasurer anyway. I can't say I trust, not good enough. So we can just try and scold him a little bit. I really hope that we can get a son once this war is over. Tyrion Lannister has had Sword of the Sky added to their treasury. Okay. It doesn't really concern us too much, does it? Has the plot power increased yet to kill Harry the Heir? It's got to be pretty high by now. 121%. Come on, just kill him. Send a face man. Offer to donate 200. Offer to help with your liege title. Oh, okay. Give your assistance to your liege to manage his recently acquired titles and hand them out to new holders in his realm. Can we offer to do that? What do we need to do that? Over max demand size by great. Okay. I'd say that'd be good if we could do that. We could grant them to ourselves. Almost got Snakewood under siege now. It's going to get good once we can start taking a little bit more land. Okay, we've been... to the Great Lord Arlen, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Please support me by voting with me in the council. If you agree to do so, I will henceforth owe you a favour. Accept. That would be good to get the sisters to owe us a favour. We can call them, call upon that favour at a time most convenient to us. War of Valeman Independence is going pretty well in the Vale's side at the moment, which is worrying. Lord Arlen, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen led by Lord Alaric Crabbe of the Whispers, yeah, blah 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 blah, doesn't concern us. We are going to win this siege just before them, though, by the looks of it, so we should. There we go, victory of Snakewood. Offer peace and force demands send. Lord Arlen's claim on Snakewood war has ended. Lord Arlen of the Fingers has won. We have successfully seized the lordship of Snakewood after defeating Lord John Lindley of Snakewood. Shall this territory be attached to the personal domain of the Paps, or shall Lord John Lindley be confirmed as its rightful holder to ensure stability? Yeah, he can swear fealty to me, which makes our land much bigger. Can we... Well, we don't want to join your war, so we need to disband... Split off special troops. Disband the... a bigger amount of men. There we go. March our event troops back to Sun. Right, actually no, let's keep them in Snakewood. Can we now offer to help Stannis? Because I want to help the Iron Throne and go again. No, why can we not do that? Hey, what's going on here? Why? Oh yeah, they're owned by the Reach, aren't they? Which is very annoying. I'm going to say it's green all of a sudden. I forgot that Mace Tyrell has it, which is really frustrating that you give it to the Tyrells rather than rising one of his loyal men. Right, let's have a look what we can do. We can declare war on you to dispose liege, press all claims to try and claim Coldwater Burn. Offer to join War of Independence, which we don't want to do. Let's have a look. How many men do you have? 9,000. How much manpower do we have? 2,000. So not a great amount. Coldwater Burn we can't actually declare war on, which is frustrating, although we could on Snakewood. Must be our liege or a vassal of our liege. Well, he is a... Who's his liege then? Ah, his liege is Lord Andal of Runestone. Okay, so we could go to war against the Royces, who have... How much manpower do the Royces have? 5,000. Yeah, I did think they'd have a fair amount. But we could go to war against those to claim Coldwater Burn. Might not be the best time to do so, but at least now we know we don't need as many men. We only need enough men to go to war against Runestone, which does make things slightly easier. Scorched Vale, who's your liege? Oh, the Arryn's directly, which is quite frustrating. Crow's Baron, shame that we don't have a claim on that land. We could go for it straight away. What's going to be the best course of action? I don't think we're going to have enough manpower, as I said, to go against Runestone just yet. We need to get Harry the Heir killed off, which hopefully we can do soon. How is Stannis doing in his other wars at the moment? He's obviously fighting a lot of other people as well. He's obviously losing against the North because we are helping out in that war. He's winning against Dawn. Does that mean he's got men down in Dawn? Dawn has split up quite badly by the looks of it as well. And obviously then he is losing to the Vale. And who else is that? He's at war. He's at war with somebody else as well. He's at war with Lord Maester Varys. Okay, so some Meerman over probably a slave raid or something similar. But at least we have expanded slightly. Right, what can we do? What's going to be the best course of action? It's quite hard when we don't have much manpower. I think we sent you a gift earlier on. Oh no, we can send you a gift. That's good. So maybe we could improve relations with you by doing that, which will give us a bit more manpower. How much? No, we can't call up any manpower from you at all. We've not got enough men for mercenaries or anything like that. Lord Commander Jon Snow accepted King Mance Talker's peace offer. Oh, okay. Oh, ended in white peace. I'm going to say what's happened. So they've offered white peace to the White Walkers and the Night's Watch. The White Walkers have still not stirred themselves again, so it'll be interesting to keep an eye on what is going on up there. Stannis is fighting too many people at once, which is obviously hurting him massively in the war, and he's gone into hiding as well, which is not the best idea on his part. What can we do? We can call up another two. Do we go to war with the Royces or not? Would we have a chance? Would we have a chance? Now's our best chance to try and expand, that's all. So if we're going to be able to take Coldwater Burn, now's going to be the best chance to do so, but we are lacking manpower. They have a lot more manpower than us. Do you know what? Let's risk it. Why not? We've beat armies much bigger than our own before. We can do it again. Let's call up our military. Merge together. You stay where you are. You stay where you are. You stay where you are. Let's send the ships to Middle Point to pick up that armour. Actually, you guys march to Snakewood. You stay in Snakewood. Shame that we can't call any men up in Snakewood. Right, 591 Royce men there. We can attack them before they band with the other Royce army to the south, hopefully, if we get the men there in time. And then, yeah, can you embark on the fleet? And then let's send the fleet to the Pebble and the Paps to pick up the rest of the men. You need merging together, don't you, I think? Yes, you do. Okay. Okay, they're just standing still in Coldwater Burn, which is perfect. Which means we will be able to attack them. Merge together. And now to the Paps for the last army. Alice Royce died a natural death. We're going to have enough men to attack this army and win to give us some early war score, which will get rid of a good chunk of the Royce army, as well as give us a chance to try and siege Coldwater Burn before it's too late. Let's bring the army to Snakewood and dock it in with the rest of the army. And then march north. They are going to have an advantage from the mountains as always, though, which is the only thing that we do need to be careful. Aha, now they're on the march. Let's get Cosimo and Dracaros involved. There we go, 1,200 men merged together. Let's march into New Keep, where we are going to suffer quite a bad disadvantage, but we've got a lot of men, so hopefully we'll be okay. Stay where you are now. They've changed their mind. We've got to wait. They're almost there. What have we got here? Request council support to the proud charmer Arlen. Bless on you and your house. Please support us in voting with me in the council. If you agree to do so, I will owe you a favour. Okay, accept. That's a point. Can we call in our favour? Can we do it with the sisters? Because you owe us a favour, Lord Sunderland. But why do you not owe us a favour anymore? You did owe us a favour. Right, there we go. We've got our main force here now. Let's attack this army in Cold. We have got a slight disadvantage, but we've got more than enough men that I think we should be able to claim the advantage there and then get Coldwater Burn under siege, which hopefully isn't massively well defended. And wow, that's a lot of Royce men marching north, which we could do without. It's a shame that we haven't got some sort of alliance. Let's have a look what we can do. Stan is still struggling. Yes, he is. Vale, we can't really get them to do any. Transfer vassalage. No, we can only transfer our own to him. Shame, as we want here. It's a shame we can't send Coldwater Burn to us. Right, let's attack the Royce army here. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavours. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of the holy fire, and we must take care lest the influence of the Lord of Darkness come into our lives. Indeed, it is so. Gain 10 piety. I should ponder this more deeply. Gain 30 piety. Yeah, let's go for the 30 piety. Could do with more piety. What's this? Peace be with you. We would like you to back our plot to kill Sir Jaden of Stonekeep. Who's Sir Jaden? No, we'll decline for now, thank you. How long is it going to take for us to kill Harry the Heir? We've been making this plot for bloody ages, and it's at 120 plot power. Very frustrating that we can't just kill him off. Right, here we go. Should be able to win this battle pretty easily. A deep down revolt in Skagos in the north. Howard Aaron is now known as the Blind. Oh my god, he's now blind. Poor Howard Aaron is going through some shit. He should be really easy to kill now, surely. Blind, castrated, drunken. Poor bastard. He's been through some shit. Right, can we call... Improve relations with King Howard. I don't really want to. We could try, actually. No longer owes Lord Arlen a favour. Will attempt to improve your relation. Yeah, do it. Why not? Why not? Maybe we can swing some things in our favour by doing so. Let's try and get this under siege before the Royces get here. They have got to go the long way around, but they've got a hell of a lot of men, which is the worrying part. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Palette, is pregnant. Finally! That took a hell of a long time, but finally. Hopefully we'll now get our son. So guys, feel free to get in your name suggestions for the son and heir of House Shell, unless it's a daughter, so you can put in some daughters' names. Hopefully we get a son. We've already got a daughter. Grave news, Septon Eldrick appears to have failed miserably. Never mind. Hopefully we can get this under siege before the Royces arrive, but I don't think we're going to, because they're not very far away. But we'll save that probably for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. I really hope that you've enjoyed. If so, please don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon for my next video.